it's alright. I'm taking to the crib tonight. We're not homes in the house. Oh, little bitchy house out there. Stupid cuz in my section. It's like I got a force here. Roll out on the sofa. Moaning and groaning. I think I can hold my own. I can only control it. It's all down. I do it all because I can. Oh, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. It's Ian Stone with the Dark Half, and this is a Dark Half video update. What I'm going to be talking to you about is the Hemingway Solution.
Yo, is it recording? Are we recording? My bad, man. I am higher than giraffe pussy. What are we talking about again?
Kenosha, Wisconsin. Flophouse. Mad bitches. Crazy fucking parties. And dope fiend looking in my eyes as some chick tells me, tell your friend to stop touching me. And right there I knew it. I'm like, no dude, keep touching her. She's a fucking whore. Rail her out, on to the next one. Now we're making the Hemingway Solution. 2010.
Oh, the Hemingway? Yeah, oh. Yeah, man, I got you. You gotta be fucking more specific, man.
So I got a call from Dark Half late 09, early 2010 to record a track. Came in, recorded the track. It turned out to be serious, which is now featured on the Hemingway Solution. As far as I knew when we first recorded that track, it was supposed to be on chapters. But, you know, when we recorded it, we were like, whoa, this is really fucking dope, and we're onto something here. So they kind of threw it on the back burner, you know, kind of put it in the vault. And then as chapters came out to tremendous success, we decided, yo, we should drop a mixtape. And lo and behold, here we got the Hemingway.
So everybody wants to know, they're like, yo, why the fuck did y'all make a mixtape with Dope Fiend? Who the fuck is Dope Fiend? And I mean, the real story behind it is you know, me and Ian Stone, aka Gino Cult Shit, we're at a dive bar in Kenosha. We're freestyling in the alleyways when all of a sudden this motherfucker walks up on us trying to rap battle us. And of course, man, you know, one thing leads into another and shit, and we're asking if he's got some fucking drugs, and, you know, truth is Dope Fiend was on the whole bath salt shit before it became a craze, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we go back to the studio, you know, he lays out a couple fat-ass rails of the salts, we snort them, eat his face, that's actually not Dope Fiend's real face, for y'all that don't know, ate his fucking face. And from there, we knew it was magic. It was a brotherhood, man. Got him back in the studio and started recording for the Hemingway.
As I recall it, in 2010, it went like this. Me, Dope Fiend, and D drunk on the streets, rambling on, fucking fat bitches, just living the life, loving it. And we decided one night to be like, you know what? Let's make a mixtape. And we came up with the Hemingway Solution. You might also be asking yourself this question. Well, what is the Hemingway Solution? What does that even mean? Why has this guy got some weird cheetah on his neck? Because it's bling, and that's fresh. But besides that, it's like this. The Hemingway Solution idea and the name came from Ernest Hemingway himself, blowing his head off with a shotgun. Like Kurt Cobain did it. Like I'll probably do it in the future if I can afford a shotgun. If you guys buy enough albums, I can buy a shotgun and blow my fucking head off.
You know, we make this music for the depressed. We make this music for the people that really feel like they have no hope. But, you know, it really, everybody has hope, and you got to have faith, and you just got to really dig down into your core and produce the greatest you can. And you're not going to be perfect. You're not going to be any of that. I mean, as far as I stand, I'm not advocating suicide, but it's like, you know, if you feel that's an answer, then fuck, man. You know, I'm not God, I'm not anybody special to tell you that you can't fucking do what you want to do. And that's pretty much what the album means to me. You know, if I want to off myself and say fuck you, then that's what I'm going to do. And if I want to stay here and own and, you know, live life and be free, if you want to call it that, then, you know, do you. Be you. And that's pretty much what we're trying to send with the whole Hemingway Solution is, you know, you can end it any time you want to, but pretty much if you were to stay here and do what you want to do and follow your dreams and all that shit, you can still do that. You know, kind of not be so weak-minded and, you know, but if you are weak-minded, pull the fucking trigger with your toe because, fuck, man, why not?
This came to me when I was masturbating on my mother's couch watching The Dreamcatcher. Very intense masturbation, too. I'm not just talking it was the regular masturbation. It was one of those masturbating times to where it was more intense than others. I mean, tissues were flying all over the place. I had lotion smacking me in the eye. I vigorously pounding my shit, and then it came to me. The counselor on there talked about killing himself and brought up one of the things as being the Hemingway solution. Wow.
I mean, the reason that we actually liked the Hemingway Solution project so much is the fact that, you know, it shows a lot of diversity from us. You know, everything from the beat selection to how we're rapping. You know what I'm saying? It shows our skills on a whole different level. And the beats that we chose them for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm fucking sure your uncle, your baby mama, your little brother's cousin or whatever, they've all rapped over these beats. You've heard these beats millions of times. And we did that shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to show y'all how we freak these beats. We wanted to show y'all how you know, we bring that cult shit to these beats. And for a mixtape, I mean, shit, it's really different. You know, it's not like industry beats or anything, but it's notorious underground beats. And I think that's what makes it so fresh. That's what makes it so different.
It's a mixtape, but this mixtape's gonna make you laugh. There's sad songs on it to where if you're a pussy, you might cry. I've cried a couple times. I don't care, dude. I cry all the fucking time. I hate myself. There's songs on there that are motivating. It's just a wide array of life, in a sense. It's genuine. That's probably the best word for this mixtape. It's genuine. It's how people are actually feeling with the insanity mixed into it. It's real. And I think more people might digress about insanity and what it really is, but there's people that have feelings like that. And it doesn't necessarily mean they're insane, because I think we've all felt crazy from time to time. But the name in itself is about that. It's about blowing your brains out with a shotgun.
And then, of course, you know, you got your stupid motherfuckers out there that just they can't heed the message, you know. I mean, it hits every area that you can imagine, and when, you know, you're dealing with depression and anxiety, it kind of reminds me of a homie we had named John. John was a crazy motherfucker.
The Hemingway Solution is genuinely a very suicidal driven album, and that's what brings up my concern in my next story about a friend named John.
Yo, are you serious? Who brought that motherfucker's name up? Was it Gino? Man, no, man. I ain't talking about John, bro. Fuck that motherfucker, man. That bitch ass dude owes me money. Man, hell no, man. Fuck him.
After writing the Hemingway Solution, I wanted to see what people thought about it. I gave it to my friend John, and he went to a local dive bar in Kenosha and took a paper towel, wetted it, and shoved 30 Xanax bars up his ass. But just remember the people that were with John talking about the horrifying screams that were coming from the bathroom. And at first they thought it was our album. Makes sense, right? No, it wasn't. It was John in there wetting paper towels, I guess, and shoving 30 Xanax bars up his butt. When I heard it, at first I couldn't believe it, because how many of you have friends that stick Xanax up their butt?
We all knew he was, off the rocker from the fucking jump, so it wasn't a surprise when one night he stumbled into a local dive bar downtown Kenosha. I don't know the fucking name. I couldn't even fucking tell you, man. But he walked into the bar, proceeded to go into the bathroom, wet up a paper towel, stuffed 30 Xanax bars into the wet paper towel, and insert it into his ass.
Oh, you talking about John? Nah, man, next up. I don't even... Nah, come on, man. We really got to talk about that? I thought this was about the Hemingway. Man.
Afterwards, the moral of the story is John then proceeded to get naked, put his 70s afro wig on, fought the bartender. John was a squirrely guy, swinging at the bartender all crazy and shit like that. After he knew he couldn't win, he ran outside, butt naked, punched an 18-year-old girl in the face and stole her moped.
Yeah, I heard the crazy stories about John and all that, man. Matter of fact, I got a story myself. One time he was at my house, took a bunch of ecstasy, ended up shoving a glow stick up his ass and making out with the neighbor's dog.
I think the ultimate goal there was to kill himself, but it kind of backfired, and he strolled out the bathroom, got into a fight with the bartender, got his fucking ass whooped, from what the people that were with him told me. I mean, goddamn. And somehow he got a hold of a 1970s wig that his mom gave him. I don't know the whole story behind that. And he got his ass whooped, stumbled out the bar, and punched an 18-year-old girl in the face, stole her pink moped, and drove it into oncoming traffic.
Then he punched a bartender and stole somebody's moped or something. Who gives a fuck? Man? I wouldn't be surprised if Ian Stone does that at the next show. That doesn't impress me. Fuck that dude, man.
As he was driving down the street, I guess he felt, I don't know, like it was done, so he drove the moped into oncoming traffic. My friend died like that. Die Hard fan. Great guy too, one hell of a chess player.
Check out the misfits of hip-hop, Dark Hat, live on the Children of the Grave tour, the second leg, with Sick Tannic and Razakel. Peep the following dates.
From the dirt of the earth, buried 6 feet deep. Now on the surface we search for some flesh to sustain our desire to live again. No one is particular, we're feasting on many men.
Is it true the dead can rise from the grave in the moonless skies? Hail the Lord of the Flies and witness mankind's demise. Teeth sharp as razors, shock you like tasers. Can't nobody phase us, bitch you better praise us. Or else we're ripping flesh till nothing's left. The smell of death is on my breath, plus the squirting from her neck.
I mean, the way I look at it is we're already fucked, so you can take it as it is. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking, some fucking kid kills himself off the album, man. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I should feel bad or anything like that. This is the way the world fucking is, man. We bomb countries, we fucking bully people around. I live 2 blocks away from somewhere that's burned fucking alive, so you can't sit here and tell me that us recording a little fucking album, mixtape, whatever, is bad. You can't sit there and tell me that. When people are getting set on fire in broad daylight, burning to a crisp, fuck off.
The Hemingway Solution. I mean, what can we say about it? So what, it didn't come out 3 years ago. It's here now. Don't try the Hemingway Solution. Or try the Hemingway Solution. We're not telling you to. Or are we? This is the development of cult music. It's just, it is what it is. Called shit for life, yo. Yo, are we done with this shit, man? I'm fucking out of here, yo. Hemingway Solution, October 26. Walking Dead marathon's on. I'm trying to get some Jägermeister and roll another blunt. Peace out, y'all.
The Hemingway Solution is balls to the wall. I mean, we'll pay your baby's mama's rent.